everyone. I'm sure you've been following the drama that has been happening within the Labour Party. First of all, we saw the issue of convention that people didn't know about when they were doing change of venue, that it leaked. And you're wondering, a national convention without informing people, at least, for national convention, I would expect for a party, part of the things that will be done will be things like, advert, telling everyone that there's going to be national convention, giving time, and then even the candidates that are going to run for office, let people know who these candidates are that are coming to run for office, who is going to be the chairman, the secretary, the this, the that, and let there be, debates amongst the candidates. Let your party people get to know them all over the country, so that when they're voting, they know how to vote for. There must be internal democracy in parties if we are expecting them to give us, the better democracy that we have, a better democracy that we would have in the country. But that's not what we've seen with the Labour Party. It's been one drama or the other, and the latest of this drama is here, where it's reported, parallel facts and other media houses are reporting that INEC rejects Anambra Labour Party convention. It says the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has distanced itself from the Labour Party National Convention held on Wednesday in Anambra State. Rotimi Oyekami, the chief press secretary to the chairman of INEC, made this statement during a press briefing in Abuja on Thursday. Oyekami clarified that INEC did not oversee the proceedings of the convention and refrained from elaborating further on the reasons behind this decision. The Labour Party had initially scheduled the convention to take place in Umuahia, Abia State, but later relocated it to Nnewi, Anambra State. Regarding the change in venue, Kehinde Edu, the national legal advisor of the Labour Party, informed journalists that the party had duly notified INEC about the alteration in both the venue and date. No, it is holding in Anambra, Nnewi to be precise, not Umuahia in an Abia State again. In fact, Umuahia was not even the first venue we chose. Benin City was the first choice before we changed to Umuahia and now Nnewi. So we are at liberty to pick any venue of our choice. We only need to inform INEC about the change in venue and the time, Mr. Edun said. Section 82, subsection 1 of the 2022 Electoral Act mandates political parties to provide INEC with a minimum of 21 days notice prior to holding any convention, congress, conference, or meeting. This requirement encompasses gatherings convened for activities such as mergers, the election of executive committee members, other governing bodies, or the nomination of candidates. You have it there. Honestly, I don't even know what to say at this moment. Honestly, it's just like just looking at Labour Party and saying great, when greatness is chasing something and that thing is running away from greatness. That's just the thing that Labour Party is currently exhibiting. And it's really sad, because they really can do better, and they should have been doing better. And even before the election, I've always said this to quite a number of the members that I know of and I speak to. I'm like, look, there's so much that can be done here. But unfortunately, sometimes people's mindset limits them. You can't force people to be able to see beyond their mindset, and that's why you need to have people in charge of leadership, be people who are open-minded, people who are open to growth, people who put the common good before personal interest or selfish interest. And it's really, this is where we are now. But it's interesting, and we've also seen the situation whereby the board of trustees say they have taken over the party, the administration of the party, since the tenure of the last officials have expired. And so for there not to be a lacuna, for there not to be a vacuum, they are taking it over. So interesting times ahead for Labour Party. We'll all see as it goes. And one of the things I would say to anyone who feels like they're sparing, no, it's not. I mean, it's about, focus on the candidates, focus on who are the people who are running for office, I mean, you have a great person running a Labour Party. Go there with him. Wherever you find that, that greatness. That's where one should be at. And so, yeah, for me, I've always advocated for candidates and not parties. Anybody that knows me, that's what I always stand for. It's about the candidates. It's not about the parties. And so it makes, and if a party is giving us great candidates, fine. And if they decide that they're not going to, well, so be it. And that people have the right and the choice to do whatever it is that they want to do. But it's just so sad that this could have been done in a much better way. Definitely, Labour Party has the potential, has the opportunity to actually really be great. I mean, really be the number one party in Africa. But unfortunately, some of the things that we are seeing now, it is what it is. And sometimes when they talk about power corrupts, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. It's so true. And then when people have opportunity, sometimes it just gets they get overwhelmed and they just get focused on themselves and not on the greater good and what is good for the society, what is good for the organization, what is good for everyone. And so it's very important. So I would say to you, stay focused. Mr. Peter Obi is our principal, is a candidate that we know. And so let's focus on those things and keep going. We will get there. I'm very mindful. I don't want this video. Sorry if you see me squirty. I just don't want this video to be too long. 8 minutes thereabout is where I would like it to. But anyway, Seth, let me ask you. Why have you not followed my account? Why have you not subscribed? Oh, let me even talk about this thing. I'm starting a community where I'm going to be discussing love, family, and money. Basically, relationship, marriage. So subscribe to that community, relationship, marriage, family, bringing up children, and also financial literacy, how to become financially independent. These are some of the things I'll really be putting out on those videos. I want something, especially when it comes to the one of that financial independence. I want people who really want it, so that even if it's one person, let me know that that one person is learning. It's something, is taking notes, is learning. That we do assignments, things sort of like things like that, what people need to do. Because at the end of the day, financial literacy is very important. Financial independence is extremely very important. Also, in terms of relationship, we need good marriages. We need a family to, the family unit is what makes up the society. And as we go on in the things that we have right now, some of the problem that we have actually starts from the family unit. Because even in terms of bringing up active citizens, having children who are vocal, it actually starts from the family. And it's something that we also need to teach our children, ourselves, and everything. We also need to have relationship in our lives where we feel fulfilled, you're giving back, you're doing a whole lot. And so I'm just trying to start do this community. So please go also and subscribe to that community, LFM. There will be some videos that will be posted that it's only community members that would be able to watch it. Honestly, I've done a lot of these videos before, even on YouTube. You can always go and watch them, some of them on my Twitter handle. But I feel sometimes when something is just there, people don't really how do I place the value on it that it's supposed to be. So I want people to be deliberate in this is what they want to go and watch, and they actually go there and watch it. And it's not just about watching it, it's also about watching it and putting it to use and doing as so much on it. So please, I would say to you, just try and go over there and do the subscription. But anyway, coming back to Labour Party, is to say that it's very important for every one of us to understand that we want good governance, and we'll continue to fight for that good governance, and we'll continue to follow it up. Yeah, there might be people who don't see those things, but at the end of the day, we'll get there. Some of these parties, they are used to just being special purpose vehicle where people, if they don't get tickets in other places, they come to them, they give them money, they run under their offices. That's all they are set up to be, and that's all they want to be. They really don't want to be in actual being the actual vehicle of giving good governance, accountability, and transparency to the nation. So you understand some of these things with them. But at the end of the day, one of the things is that every one of us, we need to be interested in politics. We need to be focused on politics. We also need to go in there and be part of it. Staying out of it is what leads to people who really don't care about the nation being the ones holding those vehicles, to governance, because political parties is, we don't have independent candidacy, so political parties is the way we get people into office that will give us good governance. So if we want good governance, we have to be interested in politics. Thank you.